Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matt Klein with the preview. Today we're going to take a look at what we can expect in the upcoming schedule here in the National Hockey League. The Carolina Hurricanes have just defeated the New York Islanders 5-2. They take a commanding 3-0 series lead. And a lot of people are wondering, are the Hurricanes actually going to win the Stanley Cup? Nothing seems to be bothering them whatsoever. Nothing is interfering with them. All of their players are showing up and delivering, working together as a team. And the Hurricanes don't seem to be slowing down either. Their power play is the only issue, I'd say, only thing they're trying to fix. But other teams have won the Stanley Cup, and their power play hasn't perhaps been that efficient. I think that Curtis McElhinney filling in for Peter Mrazek is also an interesting move. And their only option at the moment, because Mrazek can't play. He's not ruled out for Game 4, but McElhinney's been playing some amazing hockey in Game 3 and also the latter half of Game 2 when Mrazek went out for the injury. And the New York Islanders, on the other hand, are pretty much done. I don't think that they can crawl their way back or win Game 4. Maybe they win Game 4 and Game 5, but they're not going to pull out of this one. The Hurricanes are now 7-3 in these playoffs. Columbus is 6-1. So I'm looking at Columbus and the Hurricanes in the next round, and Dallas and San Jose. I think that the San Jose Sharks and the Carolina Hurricanes might win in the Stanley Cup final. It may be a little bit too early to think about that. The Dallas Stars' performance tonight against St. Louis showed them that they've been able to get St. Louis on their heels. And the Columbus Blue Jackets has just been outplaying the Bruins as well. The Sharks have way more talent, way more firepower, and we'll obviously have to see. But I really think that the Hurricanes are the most complete. Obviously, they're scoring the most. There are some things that they need to fix, like their performance on the road and their ability to score goals as well. Because in Game 1, they only scored 1 goal, and that was enough to win the game. And in Game 2, they only need to score 2 goals to win the game. I just don't think that's going to be enough. Also, against Washington, in Game 2 and in Game 6, I believe it was, they suffered crushing defeats. 6-0 in Game 6? They lost 6-0 at Washington. Pardon me, that was Game 5. They lost 6-0 and came back and won the next 2 games. I don't think that's going to be enough, but Carolina has shown absolutely no reason why they can't be finishing and going to the Eastern Conference Final, especially since coming back from the adversity they faced with the Washington Capitals, losing 6-0 and then winning the next 2 games, including in overtime. In Game 7, that's why they have my vote.